Hello, hi, it's Elizabeth Richard with Elizabeth Richard LLC. Just wanted to talk to you today about sellers and just reading an article about sellers recently, and 57% of buyers are more, the most issues are having their home sell in a certain time. So the biggest delay, the biggest worry is, hey, you get the listing, you're going to sell my house. How long is it going to take you? Will you be able to sell it 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, in the timeline that I have? If I need to move to another state, I have a new job, relocate, upgrade, downsize, etc. So now, with that being said, that is the biggest dilemma. That could still be solved with using a regular traditional agent, just like myself. Now, if you need to sell your home fast, especially right now with the market, it is definitely a seller's market right now. Currently, we're in 2020, September 2020 right now. Now, if you prefer a cash offer, selling your home as is, of course, you can go for that, where you don't have to fix anything, make it look good. Definitely would be an investor wanting to buy it for a lower price. Now, I know a lot of sellers are considering going with Zillow, Open Doors, or different iBuyers. However, they really don't buy your house. They give you a cash offer and also relist your house to find another buyer for your property, which that's something I can also do as well. So I don't think you guys are very familiar with that scenario. So they will submit an offer on your property as a cash buyer, but then they would still put your house on the market to find another buyer and simultaneously close on your property in that sense. So that's kind of like the whole cash buyer thing. And also, if you want to get retail price for your property, of course, you want to make sure that you do take care of the property. Make sure that the floor is looking good, the countertops are great, paint on the wall, just different things. Make sure the bed's made. All those things make a difference, especially when it's a regular buyer coming and looking and wanting to buy your house. First-time home buyers mostly cannot see past a house that's not kind of already made up, where they can envision themselves being in that property. So now, if you want top dollar for your house, you definitely want to make sure that you are observing the area, comparing your house from the other properties in the area that's sold similar to your property. Are you wanting to get the most for your property? Now, I did do a blog article on this, which I will add into the comment. That way you can always go to that blog and read it yourself also, if you're a big reader. And this is definitely something that's important to you. Okay, so back on how we're going to get your house sold fast. Now, in the article, I mentioned that now, if you want to sell your house fast, you don't have to fix anything, close 30 days or less than that. Yes, you're going to get less for your house. You're not going to get the extra $20,000 or $30,000. Now, if you're patient and again, you can also sell your house fast, top dollar, depending on the area, the location, and the price range of the house, and still get the most for your money and not selling it as is. Keep that in mind. You definitely want to make sure the house is somewhat organized. Now, cash buyers, they don't have to look at your house. And, well, they do take a look at your house. They're not very particular. They do want to make sure the major things like the roof, air conditioning, and plumbing may not be a lot of work for them to fix. And it could be a turnkey property where they can move someone in right away. But yeah, we totally understand you as a seller wanting to sell your house at a certain time and don't want to stress about that. And the reason why I'm on this video here today is to give you assurance that we will be able to sell your house for you at the certain amount of time that you want. So we come in, we take a look, we discuss it. we make sure that we're a good fit for you and is able to make sure that we can sell at the timeline that we discuss and plan for. So yeah, want to make sure that you guys did understand the fact that Zillow and iBuyers, they're really not buying your property. They are just putting it under contract and reselling it to someone else, and you kind of feel like, oh well, you're getting something. They're making you feel like you're selling your home right away, but you're really not selling your home right away. And there might be even extra special stipulations in there, and fine print that you're not even reading also, about the property. Like, again, a traditional agent like myself can do the same exact thing that Zillow doing. Get your house under contract, resell it to someone else, those kind of things. So what we do is we come in, we take a look at it, and we give you a realistic list price for your property with the comparables, with your timeline, just so we can make sure that we know exactly what your home will sell for, whether it be in the timeline, whether it be 30 days, 60 days. So we'll check the absorption rate in the area. So most of the times you would know how long it take your house to sell in the area with the same elementary school, same price range, those kind of things. So if you had a house to sell 287, we look at it and we run the numbers and see, okay, well, it took 22 days. It will take 22 days to sell your house at this price range in this area. And this is just an example that that I'm bringing up, okay? So yeah, definitely give the regular traditional agents like myself a chance. Elizabeth Richard Realty, phone number 770-378-5948. That's my cell, or you can send me an email at Elizabeth Richard Realty, elizabethrichardrealty@gmail.com. And you can also go on my website, elizabethrichardrealty.com, and put in your information. I can get you a home evaluation. It's free. I can let you know how much your home would sell for, etc. So if you want top dollar for your house, we can definitely make sure that we help you with that. If you want a cash offer on your property, we can also do that. We want to make sure that we get you the best price and the best timeline. Since timeline is very, very important, you guys. 30 days, 60 days, want to make sure that we are helping you get out of that house as fast as you can. Top priority, whatever is top priority to you, we'll make sure that you get it. So yeah, we'll run the numbers for you. We'll make sure that the area is priced properly. And if there's any critiques or any advice that we need to give you as far as staging the property to the standards of the buyers that we do have, that we're marketing to, we'll give you the advice that you need on what to do when selling your home and selling it fast. Because yeah, we definitely don't want buyers. So it was 57% of the sellers had the same issues. So that's more than half of the sellers that we surveyed, and the articles that we read said that timeline is very important to them. And I can actually totally understand the fact that timeline would be important. If you think about it, say you have to start a job in December. Here you are starting a job in December, house still on the market, no offers. What's going on? Now that can really be very stressful, and we totally understand. And we want to make sure that we're giving you realistic numbers and not telling you things that's not unreal just to sell your home. So if your home couldn't sell at, say for example, you wanted to sell it at 287, my numbers are saying 687. I'm unsure of that. Well, I'm sure, but you're saying 287. Now we can put the house on the market at that price, but we would want to definitely have an agreement to lower the price within 2 weeks, because also statistically it shows that if you don't get an offer within 2 weeks, your house is actually overpriced. So that is definitely something to talk about. And the numbers don't lie. So it's the numbers. So we have a really, really huge seller's market. There's no reason to not be able to sell your home for you at a reasonable amount of time. We definitely want to run the numbers and make sure that we're not overpricing your property, making sure that your house is compared well to the other properties in the area. And you definitely will take a look at that and even get a tour where you can actually see and compare another property to yours, maybe something that's just pending or something. So we can make sure that you visually see what's going on. And most buyers do pay for a property based on how much they really like it. So buyers do really determine the actual sales price of a home while it's on market. Now, if you have any questions about anything I mentioned, again, you can leave a comment below. You can also call my cell phone, 770-378-5948. You can also send me an email at elizabethrichardrealty@gmail.com. And also, if you want a home evaluation, you can also go to my website, elizabethrichardrealty.com. And, submit your information, send me a note, give me the property information detail. I'll do a research. So with us, what we do is we would come in. It'll be a 2-step showing. So I'll come by, take a look at it visually, because can't really determine the price of your property unless we physically see the property first. So take a look at it, and then the next day we'll come back again and go over numbers, because going over numbers, you definitely want to go over numbers in person. But like, for example, if I came to your home, I already had the numbers, and then I'm taking a look at it, it really wouldn't be very accurate. And we want to make sure that you get the most amount of money. So we don't want you to lose $5,000, $10,000, those kind, that's big numbers. So we don't want you losing any money. We'll make sure you get the most amount of money in your pocket. So that would be it. Let me see. I had a few other things that I kind of want to go over that was a part of my blog, but can't remember it all. But let's go over some more things so we can make sure that we are very clear on you as a buyer, or you as a seller expectation. We do know that most sellers are worried about their homes being sold in the amount of time that they want it. So we do have a lot of steps in place to make sure that we are making sure that you are happy, and we're not giving you unrealistic timelines on your property being sold. So we know that's very important to you, and it's also very important to us to make sure that we do that. Now, with also that being said, we have been building a database of buyers for a very, very long time. So we likely would have a buyer to match your property. But the first thing we need to do is take a look at it, get everything sorted, and blast it to our database of buyers to see if your property fits their needs. Now, if your property fits their needs, wonderful, easy peasy. And it's actually the best process ever, either way, preferably. So that right there definitely makes the worry of having your home sold at a certain time at ease, mostly, I would say, because matching it up, that would be really, really quick, just within days. And again, your property could already be sold in a sense, if you think about it. So yeah, we are here to help all our sellers And something else I mentioned in the blog. Now, if you had a home to sell and also buy at the same time, we are very familiar with you having to sell a house and buying a house all at the same time. So we have it set up where you close on one early that day and close on the other one later that day. Now, if you need a few more days after closing, we can also plan that out for you. Now, as a seller, you're totally in control in most of the process, actually. Because if we did put your house on the market and we did get a buyer for your property instantly, now we could put that on pause and lock the contract in and let them know that it's mostly contingent on you also finding a house to buy. So, and you also want to make sure that you put it on the market so you can see how fast you can get it sold and the demand on your property. So those kind of things. So, and we will make sure that we go out daily to find you that property that you are looking to buy, because that's, a lot's been going on in the market as far as multiple offers. So that it's been a little situation where, you have a seller who wants to sell, but then the seller can't find a house to buy that they want and they're getting beat out multiple offers. So we also have strategies in place to beat out other offers. We have plans, and we can discuss that when we do talk on how are you going to get that dream house if there's a shortage of inventory, and now you have a home to sell and you're also trying to buy. You don't want to get stuck with two homes. We know that. Who wants to get stuck with two homes and two mortgages? No way. So we'll have everything together for you step by step so you can feel comfortable, and we want you to rest easily when you do go to bed at night, knowing that Elizabeth Richard Realty team is here to help you and make sure that you are comfortable. And this process is going very, very easily and seamless. Of course, we don't want it to be any hassle at all. We want our buyers and our sellers to be very, very comfortable. So yeah, as I mentioned in that scenario, you close one early in the day, you close the other property later on that day, or some sellers prefer to close 5 days later. For that reason, you have to sit there and pack and get everything organized. We will help out with the movers. Also, that's something that I want to implement. I'm making sure that, okay, you're buying a house, you're selling a house. Let's throw in the movers. Let's get everything together where we help you get your things packed and have the movers help you move. Now, this is only for our seller buyer. So this is just an extra bonus that we throw in for our seller who has to sell and buy all at the same time. Okay. So again, our offer for you today is providing the movers for you. If you're selling a house and buying a house, we will provide the movers for you to help you. Now, there's different plans you have. It really depends. Do you need them to pack it for you? And also, are you wanting to pack it and also then have them, move everything for you? But we'll discuss that at a later time. The first thing we want to do is make sure that you're comfortable and ready to move with our team, Elizabeth Richard Realty, LLC, where you're not stressed and you're not worrying about the timeline of when your home would sell, because we will give you the information and the data to show you exactly how many days. Is it going to be 10 days when you're going to be on contract? Will you be in the contract in 15 days? Will you be in the contract in 30, or will it be in 60? Excuse me. And that way we can realistically give you the information you need to know what would be best for you when will this realistically be able to happen? Our team here is ready to help all our buyers, all our sellers get into the home that they want. Just have a really, really great experience of buying and selling, the most unbelievable experience that you ever would have in this process of buying and selling a house. We're here to help. That's why we put this video together, and we want you to subscribe to our channel. You can click the subscribe button, because we will have more information for you regularly. My next video will be coming up soon, and it will be the second worry that our sellers have about when they're selling. And if you're a seller, we surveyed other people. You could be in that same category, and maybe we'll be able to have the answer for you so you can be comfortable. Again, so let me mention this again so we can be very, very clear. Zillow, iBuyers, all those other buyers who say they're going to be buying your house they're going to make it seamless. In reality, they are not buying your property. They are going to put your property back on the market and sell it to someone else. So if you're sitting there and you're meeting with a Zillow representative, and you sign a contract, say, okay, well, we'll close in 60 days or 30 days, etc. Now, in that meantime, your house will be back on the market looking for another seller who would buy your property. Not a seller. I apologize. Looking for a buyer who will buy your property. And then it closed simultaneously. And it really depends on how they do it, because I actually used to work with an investor who sold properties that way. So that's why I'm very, very, very familiar with that process. So you definitely should feel very comfortable with an agent like me. I have been in the business for 5 years, so I'm very experienced. I do understand the entire process of selling and buying. Love the career, although it does get stressful sometimes, but at the same time, it's fun. I was born to be a problem solver. I know this about myself. So as real estate agents, we're pretty much handling a lot at one time. We have a lot on our plates, but at the same time, we are able to delegate some things. We keep the important part of this, our position, as far as negotiating, top of the line. So we definitely make sure we negotiate and talk to the agents and buyers and sellers and whoever we need to talk to make sure the deal is steady and at float, and just pass on any other thing, manual admin assignments to an admin personnel. That way we can give you top of the line service. Okay. So if you do have any questions at all, any comments, comment below, hit the subscribe button. We are working on getting you more information very, very consistently. There are things that you may not know that you may know. So we are going to be here to answer any questions that you may have. So send me a quick text message, 770-378-5948. Comment below in the video. You can also follow me on Instagram at Queen Elizabeth Realtor. Also have another page, Elizabeth Has the Houses, which I think I'm going to be changing that name. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and pretty much that's where most of your property is going to be. So we shoot videos for your properties. A lot of people are looking online at videos constantly. So we have great advertisement where your property will be everywhere. You don't have to worry. It will be sold. It will be advertised in a great light. We'll find the perfect buyer, and you'll be able to move along with your plans, whether you're moving out of state, upsizing, downsizing, whatever the plan is, we'll make sure that it gets done timely and seamlessly. The very first thing we need to do is just set up some time so we can talk, so we can do a home evaluation of your property to see what your property may sell for. Once we know that, and definitely the condition of your property. What do your floors look like? What do the rooms look like? What do your kitchen, your bathrooms look like? Presentation. Are you wanting cash offer? Because with cash offers, you don't need presentation. That means solid cash offers. Now, even with presentation, you will still get cash offers for resale. So now, if you want to resell your property full price, you can definitely still get a cash offer. There's a lot of cash buys out here where you don't have to worry about financing. You may be in a situation where your home may be getting sold quicker than you want it. But again, you are totally in control. If someone wants to rush you to sell it faster than you plan, we can pump the brakes on that, slow it down, because you are in control. And we want you to be happy. We want everything to be very seamless, easy. I want a great review, 5-star review. I want a great testimonial video explaining to the world how great our company was, how well we performed for you. We definitely would love to hear about our raving fans. Again, the very first step, pick up the phone, give us a call, send us a text message, go on our website, look at our reviews, contact us. We will come to you, take a look at your house. And again, it's a two-day process. The first day is to really evaluate your property. You get to know our company better. And the second day is really going over the numbers of what your home would really sell for based on our opinion. We may even take a field trip to a property nearby that may be pending, might be active. Can't get access to the properties that actually sold, but we can get into one that is pending or active at the time. And who knows, we may get into one that's sold. That's not impossible, but the easiest way is to get into one that's pending or sold. Now, if you have any questions, again, comment below. Leave me a message. Subscribe to the videos because I will have other videos that may be interesting to the topics that you may be interested in, especially if you are a seller. And you can check me out. You can look me up on every social media site there is. Right now, that's where everybody looks. That's social media. And actually worldwide, your property will be almost everywhere. It would not be hard to find. Would definitely do a lot of marketing. That's pretty much the point, making sure that you're marketing to find the right buyer. Want to find someone like you. Why did you buy that property? And it would be the same reason actually why that person would buy the property. It would actually kind of be very similar. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, again, we're here. This is what we do. We sell real estate full time. It's not part time. This is what we do all day long, even the weekends, even while you sleep. We're selling real estate. We're making sure that our clients are fully satisfied with the job that we've done for them. Now, if you like this video, if you're here still at the end, hit the subscribe button. And also, I might be able to throw you an extra bonus for watching the entire video. Just mention it when we meet, and I will put something together for this extra bonus for my top VIP next potential seller. Okay? Again, Elizabeth Richard Realty, LLC. I'm located in Atlanta, and we service most of the metro Atlanta area. My phone number is 770-378-5948. Goodbye.